Fish on! Fish bite. And we ended up with a nice chunky bass.
How do you make it stop?
Anglers worldwide, I'm Jabroni Joe, so you already know I'm back with another show. In today's video, summer has officially started, guys. My wife is officially on summer break, so the first order of business in her eyes was to hit Red Rock Canyon Adventure Park in beautiful Hinton, Oklahoma. This is one of our favorite campgrounds. I've done at least 2 videos at this particular campground before, so we're going to camp out for a night, eat some good food, hopefully get on some good fish and have a great time. And we're bringing you guys along for the adventure. We just got here, we just got the entire campsite set up, so we are going to head down to the water and do a little bit of fishing for a while, and then we will come back and make some food before we go back for some night fishing action. Let's get right to it, guys. Get down to the water and we will see you there. Oh, well, we've been here before, folks. This is how I got to fish last time I was here, though it was not nearly as vegetative and lush back then, a few months ago. The rain has done this place good. I have seen 2 bass so far that probably could have been in the 2 to 3 pound range. Water is very clear today, so seeing them is rather easy. Oh, I pray to the snake gods that there's nothing back here. All right, full stop, let's do this. Fish on! Oh guys, I saw this bass wake up right here by the freaking, I actually saw that fish. I sight fished him. Wow, that's a good fish. Look at that, guys. That's a chunky fish. Guys, I saw him right here swipe at my Ned rig as I swam it in, so I just put it right in front of his face and he smacked it. Look at that. Oh goodness. Honey, that's a good fish for here. Woo! All right, let's get him back in the water, guys. And off he goes. Wow, guys. I didn't even see him like swim up. He just stealthily swam up and then I saw him. It was crazy. Well, hopefully there's more in here that we can get on. I'm using a Z-Man big TRD. It's like twice the size of their standard TRD. And since I don't have any Ned heads that are big enough, I'm using a peg Texas rig with a 1/8 ounce worm weight. It pretty much works exactly like a Ned rig would because I pegged it. Gives me that little bit bigger of a hook, to work with. Yeah, a little bit bigger of a hook to work with so I can stick those hook points, those hook sets. Walking back here where not many people are willing to go. Seems to generate fish. Alright guys, we're gonna head back over to the other side of the pond, maybe switch over to some catfishing, see if we can see any more bass along the bank over there. Okay, back on the other side. Alright guys, until I see some more bass, I'm gonna put this away and we're gonna switch over and grab the catfish rod. Get to it. Alrighty anglers, it is a little windy, but we are still gonna make it work. We got the catfish rod hooked up, standard bottom rig, Carolina style rig, metal leader with a big old glob of punch bait. Today we're using Downey Kings. I normally use CJ's, but I couldn't find it today, so we're gonna go with Downey Kings. Let's get this casted out and wait for a big old fish. All right, line is casted out. All we got, I have the drag set really low, so if a fish takes it, it'll just zoom off with it, and it won't take my rod into the water. So we just wait for that bite to come on. I'll set that drag and set that hook, and hopefully we'll have a big old fish. We're gonna enjoy some adult beverages.
What's a camping trip without beer?
While we wait for a bite, guys, let's get to it. The wife may not be much of a fisherman, at least she doesn't like fishing that much, but she's still gonna fish for some panfish, maybe find us some bait. Ah, darn it. There you go, you got him. Good job, sweetie. Oh, that's a good one. Nice little bluegill, guys. Oh, he's peeing.
Ew!
There we go, guys. Nice little bluegill specimen. Not quite bait. We need it a little smaller for bait. Not a bad fish, though. There you go, you got him. Got him. Good job, honey. I got him.
Back up, back up.
There we go, guys. Another beautiful bluegill specimen. Man, that's awesome. Beautiful color. All right, guys, the wife caught another bluegill. This one is the perfect bait size. I have never caught a catfish on live bait, so we're gonna give this a shot, throw him in the water, and see what happens, guys. Let's get right to it.
1 hour later.
Alrighty, anglers, we have sat here for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half with the live bait on the rod. We have yet to have any bites on it, so we are going to go ahead and pack up for now, head back to the campsite, and make some food. We are both very hungry, so we're gonna make some food, have us some dinner, and we are gonna come back out to the pond around nighttime. We're gonna do some night fishing for those catfish and see if we can't get a better bite tonight. It's a little windy, so I don't know if you guys can hear me okay, but we're gonna continue the adventure, get back to the campsite and make some food. We're gonna take you guys along for the ride. Let's get to it. Okay, Joe Bros, we made it back to the campsite from our little fishing adventure. We discovered when we got back that somehow we don't have any lighter fluid for our charcoal. We had charcoal left over from our last camping adventure. I thought we had lighter fluid left over too, because we normally do, but on this occasion we did not. That's our bad. We should have checked before we left. So what we're going to do is fire up the Coleman propane grill and just roast the weenies right over that propane right there, that propane fire right there, and heat up some chili, have some chili cheese dogs. That's what our plan is for dinner tonight, and then we will get back to the pond for some fishing action. Let's do some cooking and eat some food. Let's get right to it. Nice and simple, couple dogs right here on this s'mores, Hershey's s'mores handle. We're gonna put them right on the grill. Whew, dinner is served. Chili cheese dogs. We put that canned chili directly on the fire there. Oh, so good. We're gonna eat our dinner, guys, and we will catch you guys in a little bit.
Later that same evening.
Alrighty, anglers, it is later in the evening. The sun is starting to set. We probably have a couple hours of sunlight left. We finished our dinner, hung out for a little while, watched some TV. Now we have another catfish line casted out with some of that punch bait. We're gonna sit here and see if we can't get a bite. Let's hope we get on some good fish. Well, guys, I don't know if this is the same bass I caught earlier or the one I've seen hanging around over here, but I just casted my Ned rig over here while we're still waiting for that catfish bite, and we ended up with a nice chunky bass. Guys, easily 1.5 pounds probably, maybe 2 pounds, which is a really nice bass for a small pond like this. Hold him up a little bit. Beautiful fish. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna keep doing some bass fishing, waiting for the catfish to bite. We've had one confirmed bite earlier, like I said, so we know that there's catfish waiting. I'm sure as soon as that sun is completely down, we're gonna land a big one. So you guys just stay tuned. Well, good morning, Joe Bros. First fish of the morning already. We did not get on any catfish last night, so we called it a night and headed back to the tent and went to sleep. Decided to come back here first thing this morning. I've already got my catfish line out, as you can see right behind me. Was doing a little bass fishing, and I got this little guy. We're still waiting for that catfish bite, but hey, the wife is catching panfish, I'm catching bass, we're having a good time. Let's see if we can get on a catfish today before we have to head home. Well, anglers, that pretty much wraps up all of the action for this installment of our adventures out there at Red Rock Canyon. We ended up not getting onto any catfish this time, but we caught a few bass. We had a great time enjoying each other's company and catching little panfish, and it was another amazing trip out there, and we of course can't wait to go back again as always. Now, all of the highlights that you guys saw today are from a trip that was at the beginning of June, probably about the first week of June. So this is all still some older footage that I've had filmed and just kind of on my computer, you know, waiting for me to edit to show you guys. So by the end of the month, by the end of July, I'm hoping we will have all of our canned footage, the old footage, edited and put out for you guys to enjoy so that we can get onto some fresh footage, some fresh water, and fresh adventures. So be sure to stay tuned for that, guys. I really appreciate all of you who have stuck around on the channel while I took my hiatus and are enjoying all of this canned footage that I've had saved up for the past couple of months, and soon we will get on some even more awesome new adventures. Speaking of new things on the channel, as you guys can see behind me, this is a 20-gallon long fish tank. I've had it for a while. I've been thinking about getting it set up again recently. That's why I have it sitting here on the stand, and I've got the hang on the back filter ready to go. If you guys would be interested in seeing me go and fish for like maybe a teeny tiny pumpkin seed or a microfish of some sort to raise inside this tank, be sure to smash that like button, drop a comment down below, and let me know what you think would be cool to raise in this tank within reason. It has to be something that I can successfully raise in the tank. For example, if I put a tiny bass in here, it wouldn't be able to make it more than a few months before it would outgrow it. So, you know, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want to see anything in the tank on the channel, and we will catch you guys in the next video. And remember, if it ain't Joe, it's gotta go. Angler out.